Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Sparky here, and we are on the Mining Bros server. Of course, you see this shiny new diamond sword. Now, I've been fiddling around with the enchanting system, and it works wonderfully. I personally love it. You see I'm at level 12. I was at level 35 from my mining trips and my trip into the nether. If you do not know at the time the basic idea, let me move my mic a little bit closer. If you do not know the basic idea of the new enchanting setup, just, go on YouTube, look up one of your favorite YouTubers. I know I'm probably not that one at the point, but you never know. Look up your favorite YouTuber. I'm pretty sure they have an explanation. A lot of people. If not, I personally recommend, I know Doc M, Etho, and Beatlo all three have done uh, snapshot reviews of what goes on, and forgive me for that little lapse. So what happened here, I already recorded an episode, but funny thing happened. I was watching the new premiere of Chosen on my Xbox One. I was in a party chat with my friend, so I muted my mic, watched the show. He wasn't back yet, so I decided to start recording. Little did I know, my controller died. Which, of course, if you have an Xbox One, then you start picks up through the Kinect. And my Xbox is hooked up to my surround sound, which just so happens to be right next to my computer. So while I'm recording, all I hear is my friend, he's talking, but I had it extremely loud because I was watching the show. Anyway, it was really funny, scared the living daylights out of me. But, if you look, I, in that episode I made, so I obviously I scrapped that episode because it was, it was useless. But what I got here is a sword, knockback 2, sharpness 4, I named it Frederick's Revenge. This sword is made for killing creepers, the knockback and the sharpness. I wish, I had looting, but I'll get to that. I also made an efficiency 3, unbreaking 1, and some books, just to fiddle around with the cycle and see if there was any way possible to cycle the enchants. You can, but it's not like you would think. You can break some of these some of the bookshelves with the Silk Touch pick, so you get it back, of course, and we'll cycle it down to lower levels. But if you put them all back to level 30, you will lose. You would keep that level 30. And anvils, of course, are extremely cheap now. If you see, it only costs 1 to change the name of a efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 book. Now, I haven't done anything here yet, and the reason is why I've been very busy in the real world, not this world. But I came up with something wonderful, and you will see this. Why do I have I have netherrack here because I got a donkey. Hello, donkey. Oh, I must have left this open in my last recording. He's not anything notable. He has 8 hearts, doesn't jump high, but he's a donkey. The only one I got. I got a saddle from the Nether Fortress. Holly found one, the one on spawn. I set up a portal here because I wanted to go see if I could find one for myself, but lo and behold, it ports up with the one at spawn, so I had to walk back. This is what I did with the place, my little walk-in closet I have. These chests aren't filled. I don't know what to put in with them yet, but I will find something. This is my loot I got. 4 gold horse armors, a diamond horse armor. These are the picks you know and love, including with this one. You see a lot of signs. This is me not clearing my inventory before I started the video. And this is my loot as of now. You can see I got a substantial amount of new iron, some gold, some diamond, but a lot of redstone, a lot of coal, and a lot of iron, which we're going to need for this project that I'm going to show. A word to the wise, I never have been that big of a redstoner. See a donkey? I've never been a huge redstoner. Oh, you see that? To you guys with sharp eyes who've watched the other episodes, you see that over there? I will get to that in a second. That is what this whole episode's about. It's not going to be a long episode, but I just wanted to do a little walk around before we go there so you guys can get a little better view of the area that I'm in. So you can see over here, it's a lot of, I don't like this area, but you can see how it goes around that middle central island. You got mountains there, mountains there, mountains there. And I'm going to be building more bridges, of course, to sync it all up. But this, I have a great idea. And it's actually something I wanted to try some time ago, but I didn't think it would be good enough or worth the time. And at the moment, I'm recording this at 12 in the morning. At the moment, there's only 2 other people on the server, so it's a business. So it won't be that profitable just yet. But I feel if I establish myself now, I'll be good later, right? So let's purposely keep that little thing out of the view. So with the new 1.8 coming out, one of the things that they mentioned were they were reevaluating and redesigning the way villagers work. And by that, I mean there's now 11 classes with even subsets in there, and they're much more stable. They last much longer. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize. My parents just got a new washer and dryer set up, and I'm pretty close to it, and my mom's been running it all night. So, you see, I've started to slowly move into there, but there's mainly junk in here. I don't know what I want to do with it, and I don't have enough set up. So anyway, let's get down to business. What we are setting up is a global trading center, or whatever we're going to call it. And that's that. Now, let me explain what's going on. This top row, the first 11 of them, the cleric, the leather worker, the butcher, the weaponsmith, toolsmith, armorer, fisherman, farmer, fletcher, shepherd, librarian, are the new classes of the villagers. This is as of snapshot 14W02C. Now, it's not set in stone. They may add more. They may combine some, like the toolsmith and the weaponsmith, or I don't know, weaponsmith and armor. But my idea is on the outskirts here is to build houses that house each type. And on the second row is building types. So I was thinking if there's a cleric, you know, a cleric sells healing potions of this sort, I believe. So, you know, maybe a hospital or a first aid tent, or maybe even something cool like a voodoo shop. Just something, a theme. We have a lot to talk about. Now, this is what I basically came up with. For different leather workers, I was thinking maybe like an Indian teepee, where, you know, they have the tannin racks on the outside. And stuff like that. Maybe a little, like, Indian reservation type deal with lots of teepees. And each teepee is a different leather worker. Depending on how many, different setups there are. The butcher. We can have a farmhouse. We can have a warehouse where, you know, I'm talking by warehouse, I mean one of those, big frozen places with the we'll have ice blocks everywhere and hanging pieces of meat. I don't know how I could do that. Maybe I could hang cows on leads. So the warehouse, a free range, so I can have a big farm with cows and chickens and everything, and have the butchers there, or McDonald's. So we'll have him, you know, if they all have different textures, you know, we could even reskin them. So if he was working at McDonald's, for instance, we can give him a McDonald's hat and even have a "Welcome to McDonald's, may I take your order, please?" or whatever we do. Whatever we'll do, we can do a resource pack, have some fun with it. The weaponsmith. The weaponsmith will be a blacksmith, an arms dealer, a knight's area, you know, like a keeper of the sort. I'm waving my arms around like you guys can see me. And an arena. So let's say if I decide to make an arena for the server and I keep it here, this just might turn into a big commerce and entertainment area on the server. I don't know yet. But if we had an arena, for instance, I can house the weaponsmith and the armorer somewhere inside there. Like if you were getting ready to fight in the arena and you need to buy something. You can see that here too. A leather worker and butcher could be in the same farmhouse. It's just ideas that I'm coming up with. Tool shop, blacksmith, a Home Depot. Where, I mean, you need a tool, you need a hammer, you go to Home Depot. You go to your local neighborhood hardware store or a mining center. So maybe like a big open mine with a bunch of ore blocks on the outside, some mine carts going in. You know, maybe a drill place. I don't know. The armor again. An armor and the leatherworker. I said the artist. It should be artistic center of the arts. People that make fine pieces of art. So armor could be considered art to some people. I don't know. The Knights Arena area with, you know, like I said, with the keep, or another arena. The fisherman, I was thinking I can have a boat, where the guys just sitting there, have a fishing pole in the water, whatever. And, you know, have that there. A dock house, so, you know, a dock set up on the river side with a little hut. A seafood market, or an aquarium. An aquarium I liked a lot. That was Matt's personal suggestion. A farmer, obviously a farm. You can have a saddle bar, the free range farm. We can have him pick them up straight through there. I can have a processing plant. That's what these question marks are. If I wanted question marks at the bottom of them all, but some of them I came up with 4 ideas. Some of them more, as I said. A fletcher. If you don't know what a fletcher is somebody who makes arrows. So again, the arena He can go inside with the weaponsmith, because technically he's making a form of a weapon, and the archery range. That could be, the archery range could be alongside. Hello. He could be alongside the arena. There's a lot of ideas that we can do. Shepherd again, free range, artistic center. I don't know why I put that for the shepherd. Ignore the artistic center. We're just gonna like take a red marker and just rub right in the middle. A paintery. What? Oh, I know why. Because I think the shepherd gives wool, colored wool, all different types of wool. So that's why artistic center and paintery, because the wool is used for pixel art. So I can have a big pixel art store and have them just, all, what I think 16 colors of wool off the top of my head, I'm not sure. And a librarian. A library, a bookstore, magic shop, enchantment place, a bunch of different ideas. So that's the basic ideas. And right in the middle you have the trading center. Now what I'm envisioning for this trading center is this whole area, gets turned into a trading center that's in the middle. And it's going to be basically one shop, but because I'm going to be trying to get all these villagers, I do not know if I'm going to keep the villagers open to everybody or not. I think I'm going to, and then use their rates to charge with me. I might, like, for instance, if we have the librarian who might give enchanting books, they might only give a certain type of book. So what if somebody wants a custom book? I can do that. With the new enchanting setup, I plan on getting a slime farm set up. I gotta find some sort of XP farm I gotta build. But on this side here, I need a theme. Now, right there, random. Random could just mean random types of places. Any theme, any era, any location in the world. But I got modern theme, futuristic, medieval, which is, medieval could fall around the armorers and the tool guys and the weaponsmiths. Have a nice blacksmith, an old school blacksmith, or you can have steampunk or mythical, custom based, which I think is same thing as random. Location based, European, tropical, New York style, California, any Brazil, Tokyo with tall buildings, fantasy style, or whatever we can think of. So suggestions are highly recommended. I'm not choosing anything just yet because 1.8 is where this is mainly going to hit, and I don't know if anything's going to be changing, but I'm going to be doing preparations, and we got to finish up my house. I'm just putting this out there. I want this video to be seen more than any video, so you guys can help me with this. Now, what is this? Names that are sub-based. Now, it should be sub/subs comments or whatever. If you come up with a good idea, like if you come up with, say, a good name for a voodoo shop and a good idea of how it should look, and you leave it in a comment right down, let's see if I can do this, right down there. I can't really point down, but you know who you are. If we get some nice comments going on, some ideas that are going on, I can just come and put it on the board. And if I get one idea, guess what? Frank's Pizza Shack is coming right at you. If I got multiple, we can vote on it. And if I get nothing, well, I'm going to have to be really creative with coming up with these ideas. But I'm here asking you guys if you want to help me with this project. Just feel free to leave a comment with some ideas of what you can think of. I will be giving up updates as I'm building around here. As you see, nothing really has been going on up there, but I'm going to start building there, and we need a mine shaft for ores. Oh, just a friendly reminder, I did hear rumors about new ores coming out in 1.8, so if you haven't explored past your area too far, just stay local for a little bit, see if the rumors are confirmed or not, because if it's confirmed, you're going to have to go 1,000, 2,000 blocks in a direction you've never been just to mine, which is really a pain. But yeah, so back to my idea and what I was saying. If you guys have any ideas, please just leave a comment down below. Talk to me. Make me not feel crazy for thinking this is just an awesome idea. This is not going to be a mall type system. It's going to be just, the middle is going to be a trading center. I don't know if I'm going to allow for custom shops. But one thing I want to do is I want to have my vault at the very bottom. So that's going to be redstone combinations or whatever. Or maybe not even that. I just might have to rely on the trustiness of the people on the server, on their integrity of doing the right thing when no one's looking. And have on the top, we have some deals. So either have chests, and I know there's a system of putting stuff in, taking stuff out, how it does it automatically, but I want to see if I can do it. That's what I was saying earlier before. I have a lot of coal, I have a lot of redstone, and I have a lot of iron, and I'm getting a lot more because this is going to be a big project. This stuff, or this whole island is eventually going to be just, taken completely inside out so I can get all the inside. And then built up, and then built on the inside. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you have any comments and ideas about, let me just go to this one last time if you want to pause it. Let's get the whole thing in. If you have any ideas about what could possibly fit into this style of building, of what I'm envisioning, please help me, because I can do this, but I would much prefer to make it a group project with all of us. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time for the next episode, and I'll see you guys next time.